Maybe
they say the polar bears are dying. What if we introduce them to the South Pole?
Man, a lot of penguins to eat down there.
Yeah, a lot of penguins are going to be pissed.
Penguins?
I'm told there's penguins there, Kyle.
There are a lot of penguins.
Aren't there a ton of them? Even on the south tip of Argentina, I think there are
probably overpopulated because they don't have natural predators like.
There are penguins all the way up in the Galapagos on the equator. I've swam with them and on the island of Santa Cruz, I think, in the Galapagos. And there's like penguins bobbing around with you in like warm Pacific water. Like that's
Did
like
they get close to you, like they weren't scared and stuff.
I mean, 6 feet away. I mean, they're pretty fast in the water. He was just kind of like, I popped up out of the water and he was standing on a rock, just kind of blinking at me. And then he just popped in and jetted. And there's a few other ones, but like, yeah, penguins go up pretty far up the whole west coast of South America. You'll have penguins up that way.
But that's a tasty bird.
I don't know. I've had puffin before in Norway. Puffin's really delicious. I don't know if penguin, they're like, kind of like a penguin, but penguin seems like it'd be awful greasy.
I'd smoke him. I think I smoked penguin. You know,
penguin jerky, yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, I've had dog. I'll definitely try some penguin.
Yeah, I guess
with penguins. Have you ever swam with stingrays?
Yes,
that's pretty cool.
They're very cool, man. The coolest swimming I've ever done though is with whale sharks.
Whale sharks,
and right? Not in a gangster way. So at the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta, you can go swim in the big tank with their manta rays and sharks and whale sharks there. And I got to go swimming in that tank one time, and it was pretty dope. Like. They're neat. They're just so chill, man. They're like, 30-foot long fish just cruising at you. I don't know, 10, 12,000 pounds, but they're really mellow.
You didn't get to go in with the whales, did you? What are those white whales with the squishy heads?
Oh no, I did not get to go in there. I don't think you're allowed to swim with the beluga whales, the white guys.
Those things are so friendly when you go up to the glass. It's almost like they're saying, "Hey, come on in here. Come play with us."
They have really happy
my gooey head.
Yeah, they got those goofy faces too. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But whale sharks are just dope, man.
Yeah. I've swam with dolphins and stingrays are by far the cooler thing to swim with. You can catch them and pick them, carry them to the surface and stuff.
Yeah, I got to teach a dolphin and a sea lion how to paint one time years ago.
Wait, how to paint?
Were they bad at it?
Actually, they picked up pretty fast. Yeah, I went to do this like dolphin experience thing down in the Keys where you spend like 5 days. You kind of work with the dolphin trainer and you're teaching them stuff and you're just helping. You're swimming out, pretending to drown. They got rescue, that kind of stuff. But just in conversation, I got to talking to the people there, and I'm there like every day for a week. And I'm like, man, it'd be really awesome to. Because I had this collection of artwork done by different animals, crows and elephants and different things like that. And so they were down with it. So like. We basically like got in the water and I got like some watercolor paint and like a brush and would like put the brush in my mouth and like dip it in the paint and kind of swirl it on the canvas. And like the dolphin's like watching me and like, give the dolphin the paintbrush and it holds it in his beak and kind of mimics what I do, give it a fish and boom, it can paint. I have a painting that this dolphin named Fiji did for me. And then there was this other, there's a sea lion, same thing. Like they just picked it up. It was pretty cool. But
if you ever marry me, I'm taking that painting.
I'm sorry.
If you marry me, I'm getting the painting and the divorce.
Cool. You can buy them online. I mean, they sell them. It's a pretty cool place. But yeah, they're remarkably smart. I mean, like they did this thing called the free swim where like you go out in this big, it's 10 acres or something. It's corralled in where they can't get out into the ocean, but it's like in this inlet. And you go out with them and like you're not like doing stunts or riding on them or them pushing around your feet. You're just swimming with them. And we go out and it's like with this pod and there's a female is kind of the dominant of the pod. And like, of course, they're having to go slow because I'm a pretty good swimmer, but obviously I can't swim like a dolphin. They can go like 45 miles an hour and jump 20 feet in the air. So like we're cruising along and like we'd like go up for a breath and then go down about 20 feet and they kind of cruise along the bottom and they would like scan for little shellfish and crabs and stuff hiding under the sand. And they can, they can hit it with their echolocation and feel it. They'll actually, you can feel them scan you. Like it's this weird kind of tingly, buzzy sound. Like they'll just give you like a full body scan with it. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so like we're swimming along and like she's next to me and like I'm diving down and she's like looking over at me and it sounds kind of cliche, but like you have like that moment of connection, like we're like she's like we're like staring in each other's souls. There's a consciousness there. She is like contemplating her role in the universe and mine and hers. And like, we're having this moment. And then out of nowhere, she just like turns to me and like opens her mouth and just comes at me with this like wide mouth of teeth, which of course is pretty scary. I mean, the dolphin's like 440 pounds. They got a 1.5 foot long mouth full of teeth this big. I'm like, I spit my snorkel out, blah, blah. I'm like swimming up the top, waiting to get like ripped to shreds by this superhero of an animal, and she just pops up and is like laughing at me, like she must have like echolocated the other dolphins, like, hey, watch this, I'm gonna find this guy, watch this. She was just like woogity boogity, and I was like, and she just laughed at me, man. It was cool. But yeah, they're amazing animals, man. There's definitely like a whole other level of intelligence there and awareness that it's really special. It was a really neat experience.
Dolphins are sick. And anyway, I wanted to stay on animals, but then I forgot what I was going to say about animals.
I was going to tell you about this Good Boy movie. So, like, Good Boy is the horror movie that's from the perspective of the dog, and the dog can see the like dark, evil spirit, demon monster that is stalking his owner, but the owner can't. And so the whole movie is from the dog's perspective, and the dog is so good with it, like. Its eyes look worried, like it's looking around in this concerned way. Like, it's a good fucking actor. I watched the movie the other night, and I was thinking, like, this dog is a better actor than its owner. And then, sure enough, it won this Astro Award. It was like a best performance in a horror movie. It beat Ethan Hawke. It beat
what's his name? Like
Indy the dog. They're like, and the award goes to Indy the dog.
And it's not.
Did he look around like exasperated as it was playing? Like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
The award's like a squeaky toy or something. Wow, is it called the Astro Award, like after the dog on the Jetsons, or is it just called the Astro Award and it had nothing to do with the dog? It just happened to be a dog won it. Oh, Astro.
Yeah, I get you though. No, I highly recommend that movie. Like, because it's that thing about dogs in movies where you don't want to see them get hurt at all. So the whole movie is very tense. You're very concerned about this dog. Like you're always worried something bad's going to happen to him. I liked it a lot. I thought the dog was a great actor. There's been a slew of like CGI dog movies. I think Harrison Ford might have made one with this CGI dog. He either did Call of the Wild or something like that. And it looks like shit. This is just a good actor dog. It was so good.
That's pretty cool. Anytime I'm watching a movie with an animal in it, like Hidalgo or something, I always have to like get on like IMDb or like Reddit and make sure it doesn't die at the end.
He bought that horse. He owns that horse. I mean, I don't know if the horse is still alive, but Viggo Mortensen after that movie, he was like, I like this horse. I'm keeping it.
I remember that. That is cool. Yeah. So speaking of ghost dogs, so years ago, my aunt and uncle lived up in Richmond, Virginia, and they lived in this area called the Fan, which was like kind of like brownstone houses. And I think they used to be like mansions back in Victoria time, but at some point in the 50s, they split them up into like 3-level apartments, And anyway, they had this Doberman Pinscher that would like just every now and then just completely flip out, like stare at something in the corner, follow something around the room, growl at something in the hall, like follow something down the hall, like looking at like the dog could see something they couldn't. And they're just like, man, this dog's crazy. This goes on for like a couple of years. Like every now and then, like they just wake up and the dog will be like growling and staring in the corner and just trying to like kind of creepy, but they're just okay. The dog's a weirdo. Well, one day, like they're at work and their neighbor calls and like they're on like the ground floor. Person on the third floor had like a small kitchen fire. Like the place didn't burn down, but they had to like water damage and some shit like that. But anyway, when the police were there, the fire department was there, they had to like hack into the wall, to make sure there wasn't like fire or something still burning in the wall. The building was built in like the 1890s. They found a dude's body built into the wall upside down on the top floor. Like when they built this place in the 1890s, somebody buried this dude in the wall. And like, after they found the body, the dog never flipped out again, but they were like, man, like was the dog like seeing this guy's ghost or this guy's spirit or something? Because like once he was like liberated, the dog never did it again. But up to that point, the dog was like seeing something walking around the house. So like I thought that was a cool
dude, didn't you find
right just now? We were talking about the alpha animals, and it reminded me of this clip. Zach, if you can show that. Audio isn't that important, it's just dogs barking, but
this is great.
And like how I knew you would have seen this. How weird it is when like a dog who doesn't seem at all imposing is like the king of the castle. Because our little analysis is like, why does not the simply bigger dog take them out? Like, the bunch of dogs, or audio listeners, bunch of dogs.
This dog is bullying everyone. Every dog's scared. There's one or two that I feel like could stand up to him, but they don't.
And look
at this big black one.
When they see this guy coming, they fucking get down.
Yeah.
Man.
I feel like a hero.
Wow, I feel like there's been some sort of like prison power play made at this.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's like the first day that dog walked in there, he found the biggest, blackest dog he could, and he bit its balls off. And here he is. There he is, right there, hiding. Oh no, not the balls! And now everybody's terrified.
What's good is that like he looks the scrappiest of all of them with his like fur. Like it looks like, oh, this one probably has been there the longest. Like that's why they respect. I think that's neat.
OG.
Dogs are so awesome. I can't believe you ate so many of them.
I just ate the one, and that was
at a time.
Just the one time. But yeah, I was. I'll never do it again.
It could be like a McDonald's burger where it's really like 40 cows you're eating.
Yeah, really. Well, you remember that thing? It's back in the 80s, I think. There was like it was like some rumor going around that McDonald's was serving worm meat in their burgers, and McDonald's handled it like in this totally.